Hi, welcome to another We're Calling Shenanigans hair tutorial. Today we are going to be using hair chalk to color Erin's hair. So we have never done this before, so it'll be the first time doing it with you. So I hope you enjoy and I hope it turns out okay. So first we're going to tell you what you need for this shenanigan. You need a flat iron if you want very nice curls or straight hair. You're going to do that before. You're going to need some hairspray, and this is the kind that we use. There's a link to it on our site. It's called Tosca Curl. And then you're going to need some rubber gloves because it can get a little bit messy, so it keeps your hands from getting all different colors chalk everywhere. You also might want some sort of tarp. We have a little tarp on the ground just because you don't want to get it everywhere, maybe over the sink or something because it can get places. And then, of course, your chalk. So we got this chalk at Michael's, and it's actually, this brand. So if you want to find it, it's like $5 at Michael's. So it's really cheap. And it's actually just artist chalk. It's not even for your hair, but you can obviously use it for your hair. We've seen some other tutorials that use very similar ones. So we're going to try that out. And then make sure you also have a shirt that you don't really care about to wear because it can get on that also. So we gave Erin a nice day glow shirt. So since it already has colors on it, we did not care. So first, another thing to remember is that don't use oil-based chalks because those will stain your hair and then you'll be like bright colors forever. So don't do that. But this is really fun because we can do it for Halloween, and we're actually going to try and turn Erin into a parrot, but you can use it for any kind of Halloween funness. So first we're going to curl her hair. As you saw, I just curled Erin's hair, so that's the first step. You're gonna apply whatever kind of heat you want to your hair before you do the chalk. So we decided we wanted to curl it and make it really fun. So I curled it with a straightening iron, and if you want to see how we did that, we have a tutorial on how to curl your hair with the straightening iron, and I'll put the link below. And we also have a link to the straightening iron we use, because it actually makes it a lot easier than most other straightening irons. So now that I curled it, could you hold that a second? Because I might touch it up. You're going to take hairspray to set it. So you make sure you kind of just spray it all over. Erin's hair holds a curl really, really easy, so she doesn't need that much. But the reason we're also doing it is because it makes the chalk stay better to it. Or at least we've been told, because like I said, we don't know. Can you spin that way?
Yep.
A little bit? So. And this one holds really well. I'm going to put a link to the hairspray we use, all the products we use down below, so if you want to see exactly what we use. But this one's called Tosca Curl Twisting Spritz. So, yeah, so there we go. So now you're going to put on your gloves. You can spin back around.
Okay.
Feel like I'm preparing for surgery. And the colors that we're going to use for Erin's hair are going to be parrot colors because we want to turn her into a parrot. Now, obviously, you can use whatever colors you want. For darker hair, you may be limited to a few other colors. I heard that purple works really well on darker hair. And these still work on dark hair, just they won't pop as much. But for lighter hair, you can pretty much use any of them. But we're going to stick with the reds, orange, yellow, green, and blue for the parrot.
So for darker hair, you want to wet your hair too.
Yeah, for darker hair, that's a good point. You want to wet your hair before to make it like brighter, because it won't show up nearly as well without doing that. So you would just wet it before and then rub it on. Okay, so got some water, so we're gonna try it with that. I actually almost squirted the camera, but Chris saved it, so we're all good here. He literally dodged in front of it to save it. But I wasn't purposely trying to squirt the camera. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is squirt a little bit of water in my hand. She backs up because I literally nailed Chris. Anyways, and now I'm going to rub the chalk in there, and you can see it already, a lot more coming out looks actually kind of gross since it's red because it looks like blood. But but if you disregard that part, it's working a lot better. So now this makes it very important to wear a shirt you don't really care about because it gets a lot more messy.
Hey, the red blood color could be cool for zombie hair, though.
Yeah, it could be really cool. Yeah, Erin mentioned before maybe using, if you have blonde hair, using some of the darker colors would actually be really fun, like the blacks and browns and stuff. Because even though you don't really think to use that hair chalk, it would be really cool for zombie hair. Yeah, with maybe some red. Kind of morbid, but we get the job done. Oops. So, yeah. Now, I do notice that because we're using a little bit of water, the curl is losing a little bit. But we keep twisting it, and since it has the hairspray in it, it might be okay. But this is a lot better than before.
You're doing just the ends right now, right?
Yeah, I'm just going to show kind of what the ends would look like. And it kind of naturally does the ombre thing without even trying. So, because as you rub it, like it just like naturally will do the gradient look. Let me get a little more on the end. There's one strand in here that's just like so bright. Yeah, you're probably going to have to wash your hair a lot tonight. So, okay. We'll see how that dries, because it definitely is a little bit wet. But let me try doing one of these. Okay, so now I'm going to add blue. So the same thing. And you can see the blue. Okay, so now the blue definitely is also taking to her hair really well, because her hair is light. So, but I got to keep adding a little bit of water. And if any of you try this, make sure to send us your pictures so that we can post them. And if you have any really fun ideas to do with the different colors, just like Erin came up with the zombie hair, or if you have, I don't know, what are some other ideas we came up with, like maybe a peacock or Skittles or something?
Peacock, Skittles, yeah. Candyland.
Candyland. All things you could do with hair chalk as part of your costume.
Oh, mermaid.
Mermaid, yeah, that's one of the most popular ones. We forgot that one. Yeah, the mermaid really look really pretty with like the teal and the purple. There's some really awesome colors that you could do with that one. We wanted to do something a little different for this one though. We're actually going to try and stick some feathers in her hair too. Obviously that part is optional. So, unless you want to put feathers in your hair also. So, that one's red.
How's the blue?
The blue's good. Seems a little bit more messy for some reason. Maybe I'm just using more water. I'm actually really surprised that this works this well. And I feel like it wouldn't be that hard to do to yourself either, because maybe the curling would be a little hard, but if you're not used to curling your hair yourself, but if you were just doing the hair chalk part, if you're just looking in the mirror, maybe over the sink, it would be really easy. And what's really cool too is you can start as red, and then I'm going to add some orange at the top. So it'll go from like orange to red at the tips. So you can be like the rainbow. There's really no wrong way to do this, I feel like. As long as you're, because since it washes out and stuff, it's very friendly, user-friendly, I guess. So I turned her to the side so you can see what's going on here. We have a lot going on, lots of different colors. You can see the blue to the purple and all these, yellow to red, a straight green one. This one I actually did yellow and blue, and it mixed in the middle to make green by itself, which is pretty cool. So. Okay, so we just finished up with it. It's not fully dry yet, but I'm gonna spin Erin around so you can see what we did. You can see like the gradients going on, lots of fun colors, the blue to the yellow. It automatically like made green in between by itself because art or whatever color. Yeah. So anyway, so you can see lots of really fun colors. We stayed with the red, yellow, green, and blue just because, like I said, we're going to be turning her into a parrot for Halloween. But obviously it works with whatever colors you use. So let me finish spinning her around. So here's some more. You can see all of them. And like I said, you can tell they're a little damp still. So, but once they're dry, you'll see the picture go by of it all dry and finished in her parrot costume. And that'll be like the final product. So all you want to do is once you're done here, as it's drying, just kind of retwist some of the curls that might have, you know, look a little sad because you wet them, and then just spray them. So just like a few more sprays to like set in everything, and then once this dries, Erin's gonna run her fingers through it, and then you'll see the final picture on your screen right now. So yeah, there you go. So that's how you do hair chalk. And if you want to see how we finish transforming her into a parrot, watch the next video and have fun and send us your videos.